Yeah. So this is the question that all of you wanted me to take up. The question from the March 31st All India mock examination. So I am going to give you 5 minutes to go through the question, attempt it and solve it. See, one very important thing about this question is that each and every small wordings they have given in the question is important, because if you actually end up solving the question, you see that each and every small point that they have mentioned, no, they have made use of that while getting the arrangement. So read this question. Try to understand what is given. As I said, try to use each and every information that is given in the question and try to make the arrangement. Let me start solving. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H are 9 persons of a family. The family consists of 3 generations. They are sitting in a row. Some of them are facing north while some of them are facing south, not necessarily in the same order. No 2 persons sit with each other according to their name in the alphabetical order. For example, A does not sit with B, B does not sit with A or C, and so on. Okay. G sits second to the right of A. Now, if you had read the full statements, there was one statement in between which says that, see, A who does not sit with F sits exactly in the middle and facing north. So totally now how many persons are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 persons are there. So what are they saying here? They are saying that A is sitting in the middle facing the north. So let me fix A first, okay? So when you are actually solving the question, you have to read till here to get that information, and then only you will be able to fix somebody. Otherwise, with the other information that is given, whatever is given here, you cannot you cannot fix anything anywhere. Okay. So first, let us fix A. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5. So this is going to be A. 1, 2, 3, 4. So A is in the middle and A is facing the north. Now G sits second to the right of A. So G sits second to the right of A, means A is facing the north, means this is the right of A, this is the right of A, and this is the left of A. So G is sitting second to the right of A, means this has to be the position of G that I have freezed. Next, D's spouse does not face the south direction. So what does that mean? See, D is married and D's wife is spouse is facing the north. I don't know, I have just written it down there like that. Now H sits third to the right of his wife. I cannot use that information now. Let that be there. There is only one male who sits with 2 females. None of the couples from the family is from the 3rd generation. So what does that mean? See, somebody said generation, no? See, first generation of the grandparents, followed by, see, you have 3 generations. The first generation, the second generation, and the 3rd generation. So there are no married couples in the 3rd generation. That's what that means. In the grandchildren generation, there are no married couples. Okay. Then next, what are they saying? H has only one married son. So this is a very important statement. See, what does that mean? H has a married son. Just before this statement, they have said that in the 3rd generation, there are no married couples. So H has a son who is married. What does that mean? So H has to be in the 1st generation, and the married son, okay, so married son means male, right? Let us put M. Married son has to be in this generation. So that's what I have got. H has a son who is married. Next, the maternal aunt of I's son who is unmarried sits on one of the extreme end of the row. Okay, wait, before using that, let's see what else is there. The daughter of D and the son-in-law of B are from different generation, and they are only the one who is facing north and sitting together as well. Okay, see, there is one statement here which you can directly use. Only 3 persons sit between F and G, and both of them have the same gender. So now I have fixed the position of G. So if I have fixed the position of G, where will F be? 1, 2, 3. F has to definitely be here, because they have given that only 3 persons sit between F and G. So only 3 persons sit between F and G. F cannot be on this side. F definitely has to be here. Then what are they saying? The maternal aunt. Okay, this statement in between, they are saying the maternal aunt of I's son who is unmarried sits at one of the extreme ends of the row. And here also they have given one more statement, both persons sitting at the extreme end of the row are of the same gender. So here they have given the maternal aunt who is sitting is on the extreme end of the row. So maternal aunt means this person who is sitting at the end of the row, both of them are going to be, okay, let's use the same notation. See, both the persons who are sitting at the extreme end of the row have to be female, correct? Because in one place they have said that the maternal aunt of somebody is sitting at one end, so that person is a female. So this person who is sitting in this corner also has to be a female. Then next statement says, the daughter of D and the son-in-law of B are from different generations and they are, okay, the daughter, let us look at that sentence alone. The daughter of D and son-in-law of B are from different generation. So what does that mean? See, B has a son-in-law. That means B has a daughter who is married to somebody. So can B be in this generation? Can B be in the second generation? No, because in the third generation they have very clearly given that there are no married couples. So that clearly means when they say that B has a son-in-law, that means that B has to be in the top generation. So B definitely has to be in this generation, and it is given that B has a son-in-law, and so the son-in-law of B is here. Okay, there is a son-in-law means this B has a daughter. Okay, this B has a daughter who is married to somebody, right? What is given here? G sits second to the right of A, we have used. D spouses don't face the south direction. Okay, let that be there. See, they had also given that D is married and the spouse of D is facing the north direction. We had noted down that as well. Then it is given that H sits third to the right of his wife. There is only one male who sits between two females. None of the couples from the family is from the third generation. H has only one married son. The maternal aunt of I's son, who is unmarried, sits at one of the extreme ends of the row. The daughter of D and the son-in-law of B are from different generations and they are the only one who are facing north and sitting together as well. Only 3 persons sit between F and G and both of them have the same gender. We have made use of this. F and G face the same direction. Let that be there. Only one couple sit together but they face opposite directions and also none of them sit at the extreme ends of the row. So none of the couples are sitting at the extreme end of the row. Then A who does not sit with F, this also we have used, right? Exactly sitting in the middle facing the north. B is facing north. One of the immediate neighbors of A is a female. Then see here, if you very clearly see that who are the people who are belonging to the topmost generation, it is H and B. So definitely they have to be married, correct? Because they have to be a couple. So whatever information is given, H and B are a couple. And then it is given here that H sits third to the right of his wife. So what does that mean? This H is going to be a male. So this B definitely has to be a female. Now what are they saying? They are saying that H is sitting third to the right of his wife means where can I place this H and B? Let's see that. Okay, if I play H sits third to the right of his wife and they have given here that B is facing north. Okay, now I need to know that, right? Then only I can place H. So B is facing north means B is facing upwards. H sits third to the right of B means if this I can place B here. If this is B, then where will H be? 1, 2, 3. H can be here. If I place B here in the second position, if B comes here, where has H? H should be on third to the right. So that means H has to be 1, 2, 3. That's not possible because there is A there already. Similarly, if I place B here in this point, in the fourth place, where will H be? 1, 2, 3. H will be here, not possible. If I place B here, where will H be? 1, 2, 3. But here, I know H is a male. Here a female should come. So that's also not possible. See, what I am trying to do is, I am trying to check where I can place B and H. So when I look at all the possibilities, the only place where I can place B and H is here. B has to be here and H has to be here. Why? Very clearly, the other possibility was placing them here. But if I place them here, B will be here, H will be here. H is a male, but this is a female. So that possibility is not true. Now I know B is facing upwards. Then next what have they given? See, they have also mentioned that all the couples, they are facing opposite direction. So H definitely has to face south. So that also I have freezed, and H is a male. That is also freezed. So now we have placed B and H. Then next what is given? D has no uncle or aunt, and also D does not have a mother-in-law or sister-in-law. D has a brother-in-law. So who has to be D? D definitely has to be the son of H and B. See, it is very clearly given that D is married, and it is also given that D does not have a mother-in-law or sister-in-law. Okay, and also given D has a brother-in-law. So all this put together, D definitely has to be the child of this person, this H and B, the son of H who is married. That has to be D. Next, now there was one information here, no? The maternal aunt of I's son who is unmarried sits at one of the extreme ends of the row. So maternal aunt of I's son. So what does that mean? See, I has a son. Maternal aunt means who? From the aunt from the mother's side. Correct? So the maternal aunt of I's son who is unmarried sits at one of the extreme end of the row. So what does that mean? I has a sister. We are talking about the sister of I. So I definitely has to be here. Okay, I has a sister. Maternal means, again, what does that mean? Maternal means I also has to be a female. Correct? The maternal aunt of I's son. That is the aunt from the mother's side. So for H and B, there has to be one more daughter who is unmarried. Okay, there has to be one more daughter who is unmarried. And when you look at these two people, this I has to be here, and they have a son. So this is the second couple, correct? And because very clearly they have given here that D and I are not married couples. So I cannot come here. Definitely I has to be one person in this couple. And the mother, here if you look here, the mother is a child of B, correct? See, the mother, there is a boy here. He has a mother. Okay. She is a daughter of B. Now this mother has a sister. That is what they mean by maternal aunt. Okay, so I can very clearly say that I is one person in this couple. I don't know who it is. It can be this one or this one. Let us fix that later. I know for sure that I is not here, because they have very clearly given that D and I are not married couples. So I cannot come here. I has to be one of the persons in this couple. And it is also given that this female, no, this lady has one unmarried sister who is the maternal aunt for their son. So we don't know where to place I. Let us keep it as such. Now look at this statement that is given here. I is not the son-in-law of B. So can I come here? I cannot come here. If I put I here, I will become the son-in-law of B, which is not a possibility. So definitely I has to be the female in the group. Okay, I has to be the female in the group. So you fix that. Then next what we should do? You fixed I. There is a female here, and then now let's read further. F and G face same direction. Only one couple sit together. That and all we cannot use right now. One of the immediate neighbors of A is a female. Okay, let that also be there. We can't use. Then D has a brother-in-law. Okay, used. E is a female. E is a female. Then they are saying F is not the son-in-law of H. In the statement, if you see, they had given that I has a son. So that has to be a male. And it is also given D has a daughter. See, if you see here, they had said that the daughter of D and the son-in-law of B are from different generations. So daughter of D means female. Now next, here they had given that the maternal aunt of I's son. So son means this is a male. Then next, what are they giving? They are saying that E is a female. Now if you look at this figure, where are the females who are left with, where we have to fill? See, you have a female here and a female here to fill up. Now it is given E is a female, and they are also saying that E is not the sister of D. So what does that mean? E cannot come here. So where is the only other possible place where I can place E? I have to place her here. This has to be E. Now next, whom are we left with? See, this is going to be there is a female here, right? Also it is given E is not the sister of D, and now again you know that if you look at the people who are sitting here, see, you know, people who are sitting in the extreme ends are going to be B and this person, okay? So again we don't know who comes here, who is the female here. Now let us try to find out who is the son-in-law. Now if you look here, they have said that F is not the son-in-law of H. Also they have given F is, okay, if you look at the males that we are left with, we have to see, we have to fill here, who comes here, and who comes here. Now F is not the son-in-law of H. So where can actually F be? So F is not here for sure. So F can either be here or be here. But remember, here we have already placed F in this third position. So F is not the one who is coming in this corner. So definitely this has to be F. You can fix F here like that. Then next thing, now what do I know? I know that F is a male. So F is a male means who has to be the, G also has to be a male. See, they have given that F and G belong to the same gender. So if F is a male, G is also a male. So I place G here because both of them belong to the same gender, both of them are males, and they are the only ones we are left with. Now you have to place these two, you have to see whom these two are. Again, here if you see that A is in the center. Now this sister of D who is unmarried is going to sit in this corner. So that cannot be A. So this has to be A and this has to be C. So that will be the arrangement of the blood relation that you get. Okay. Now I will see, I know that it is very confusing. I'll solve it once and try to re-explain it also once. So let's first finish with the arrangement that we are doing right now. So we have got till this much. Now next you have, so this is going to be C. Now the next challenge is to place these people in this position and see which direction they are facing. Okay. Whom all are we left with? We have to fix the position. Again, here again the next thing that you have to keep in mind is the A does not sit with B, B does not sit with A and C and so on. That also you have to keep in mind. And here you know what is, this is A. A is a female that you have freezed. Okay, next. Now what are they saying? They have said that near A, when you are sitting, when A is sitting, one of A's neighbor is a female. So if you look here, already there is a neighbor of A who is a male. So the other neighbor of A has to be a female. So who all can come there? Who all are we left with? See, we have to fix the position of E. We have to fix the position of I. Correct? E and I are there. So, and any other female that we have to fix? So you have A, B, C, D is a male. Okay, yeah, E and I. Okay, so either E or I should come here. Now we don't know who will come. So again here either E and I come here or here. Now why can't E come here? See, E can't come here because EF, not a possibility. No, EF can't come together. So E and I has to be here only. And one more thing that they have given is that if you look at the couples, okay, there are only one set of couple who are sitting together. So the couples who can sit together are, see, you have already fixed the position of H and B. You have fixed the position of A here. So D anyway is not sitting near A. So if you look at the couples, who are the couples we have? We have HB, DA and IG. Out of this, HB are not sitting together. DA can also not sit together because here near A it has to be a female. So D cannot sit near A. Now if you look at the couples, the only couple who can sit together is going to be G and I. So definitely I can say that between E and I they have to take these two positions because one has to be a female in one place, E and I will be together, and then you have to fill the position of E. Now again one more position here too you have to fill. Let us see how to fill that. The daughter of D and son-in-law of B are from different generation and they are the only one who are facing the north and sitting together as well. So this is also taken into consideration and that's how I freeze E and I have to be here. See, you can ask me why can't I move E here? I can move E here also, but again I cannot because EF will come together. So E cannot come there. So definitely E and I has to be in these two positions. So what will come here? This definitely is going to be D. I can fix that. Now if A is facing north, D is A's husband. he has to face south. So this is north means this is south, because couples face opposite direction. Now I have to fix E and I. So first what I am going to try is, I am going to try and fix E here and then I here. So let's see if I do this, what do I get? Now what are they saying? They are saying that E and G, right, that is the daughter of D and the son-in-law of B, that is E and G, both of them are in the same direction, both of them are facing the same direction. So if I fix these two people here, what can you see? Three people adjacent are facing the same direction. Now that's not a possibility. They have very clearly given that the daughter of D and the son-in-law of B are from different generation, and they are the only one who are facing north and sitting together as well. So if I place E here and I here, what will happen is A and D are two people who are sitting close by and facing north. Similarly, E and G are two people sitting together and facing north. That cannot come, because they have very clearly mentioned that E and G should be the only two people who are sitting together and facing north. So I have to place E here. Okay, if I place E here, then what will happen? See, I am basically trying to fix the position of E and I. So if I had fixed the position of E like how I did here, that condition that only two people sitting together facing north is going to be G and E will fail. So definitely this has to be E and this has to be I. So if that is the case, both of these two people are facing the north. Okay. Now if you look at I, see, I has to face in the opposite direction, right? Because husband and wife face the opposite direction. So I definitely has to face in this direction. So you have fixed I here, G here, E here. Now you have to what F and C are facing. So where is that given? Again, since everybody else is facing in the let's wait. Let's first see where F is facing. Is there anything given about that? And see, also you have to keep this condition in mind. They have given a condition that there is only one male who sits between two females, and that one male is definitely G, because this is also a female. So the only male who is sitting between two females is G, and you know D is a male. There is no other male who is sitting between two female. Then yeah, F and G face the same direction. So if G is facing north, F also has to face north. So that is the final arrangement that you get. So here again, if you look at C, if this person is facing north, C has to face south for sure. So you can fix the position of C also like that. So this will be the final arrangement that you get. Okay, yeah, F and G face same direction, yes. So I will try to re-explain it to the best possible extent. If it is not clear, please refer back to the archive. And let's move on to the questions that follow from this section. Which of the following statements is or are not true? Give me the answers for these questions. Yeah, first one answer is going to be, which of the following is or not true? One of the immediate neighbors of D faces south. Yeah, that is not true. So that is the correct answer. Next one, next question. How many persons face the south direction? How many people face the south direction? See, if you look at the arrangement that we got, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 people face the south direction. Correct? 4 or 5? 4 people face the south direction. So 4 people is 2A. Who sits second to the left of G's father-in-law? So who is G's father-in-law in the question? G's father-in-law is H. Who sits second to his left? Now look at this. H is sitting in this direction. So his left is going to be here. So second to his left is going to be I. Who sits second to the left of G's father-in-law? Now again, who is I? I is the mother of F. So you have to take the answer as B, mother of F. Who sits second to the left of G's father-in-law? So G's father-in-law is who? H. H is facing south direction. His left is going to be here. So second to his left is going to be I. Who is I? I is the mother of F. So the correct answer there is going to be option B. Even the questions are a bit tricky, no? Straight away questions are not coming. What is the position of the son of I with respect to the daughter-in-law of B? What is the position of the son of I with respect to daughter-in-law of B? Son of I is F. Son of I is F. Daughter-in-law of B is A. So position of F and A, let us check. F is here, A is here. Now what is the question? What is the position of the son of I with respect to A. So what is the position of F with respect to A? So if you look at A, F is second to the left of A. So second to the left, that is option C. 4 of the following are alike in a certain way and so form the group. Which one does not belong to that group? So here you have F, E, A, I and G. The correct answer will be I, because I is facing south, everybody else is facing north. A lot of you gave me the answer F, that's why I didn't know how you got it. See, if you see F, if you look at the arrangement, I is facing south, F, A, E, G, all of them are facing north. So the correct answer is I, because only I faces south among the remaining people. Yes?